Hi, my name's Bill. That dog right there is Benji. Today we're on the Pine Creek Rail Trail, mile marker 56, about 2 miles south of Ramsey. We're heading north back towards Ramsey. We actually just turned around and we're starting our walk back to the vehicle. Last time I did a video on this, I really wasn't able to show you the plaque and a few things down in the camping area, so I definitely want to show you guys that stuff today. And that's about it for now. So far I've only seen one porcupine today. Nothing spectacular as far as wildlife goes. Hopefully we see a few more things on the way back through. Here's a nice little waterfall. It comes down, goes under the trail, heads out into Pine Creek. Here we are coming up on another stream that goes underneath the rail trail, and there's actually an island out there in Pine Creek as well at this point. I've always found that hillside rather fascinating too. Just it's bald going up, almost like there should be like a power line there or something, but there's not. But anyway, I believe this stream is Bonnell Run. Okay, get close to the sign to look. Yeah, it's called Bonnell Run. There's the sign for it. The stream comes down, goes underneath the rail trail, and out to the other side. I don't know if you can see it very well down there. That right there. I don't know if you can see it through the trees or not, but right along Bonnell Run, there is a trail. Goes up right here, heads up. An access road back there, heads up the mountain. There's no name for it, but one of these days I'm going to have to go explore it. It's right across from the island, probably about 1.5 miles south of Ramsey. There we come up to basically a 4-way intersection where the rail trail meets the trail that heads down into the campground, and this one takes you up into some hiking trails. Mid-State Trail, Woolrich, tied back into Waterville, stuff like that. Never been on any of those, but basically a 4-way here on the trail. We're gonna head down to the campground. One of the things I didn't get to show you before, or you didn't get really a good look at, was the plaque talking about the Boy Scout camp that was here. And first time I did this, I didn't even realize this is where the Boy Scout camp was. I thought it was just talking about it being somewhere else. But come to find that it should have been right here based on the maps that I've seen or have. But I just thought it was really cool how it was only accessed by like a suspension bridge for the longest time. Yeah, this is a plaque on Camp Klein. Let's see. See, obviously they can pause the video to read some of this stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. It was scouts could only reach Camp Klein by boat in 1955. A 409-foot bridge over Pine Creek allowed them to trek across, the largest suspension footbridge in the eastern United States. So that would have been really cool to see. They used it until April 14th of 1974, when the bridge collapsed during high winds. So yeah, it would have been really cool to see that suspension bridge, and honestly to have been here in the 60s, early 70s to have seen it, because this looks like it would have been a really cool camp back then. I was a Boy Scout for a couple years. I mean, I guess more than a couple years. When I was a kid, we went on some really cool camping trips, so I think that's initially what got me into the outdoors, and then I got into dirt bikes and quads and all that fun stuff. Kind of got away from the simplicity of just out for a walk and a hike, you know. And getting Benji several years ago got me back into walking, because, well, I had a dog that had to go for a walk, and it doesn't burn no energy with him riding on a quad. So when we get down to the shelters, I'll show you guys those again. Maybe get a little better video of those. The last time we were here, there's a guy down here hunting, and I didn't really want to get him in any of the videos. Here we come up on the shelters. These are considered campsites number 6, 7, and 8. Each one has obviously a lean-to shelter, a picnic table, and a fire ring. So number 8, fire ring, picnic table. The inside of the lean-to, cement floor. Nothing spectacular, but a nice metal roof. Definitely keep you dry. Then campsites 1 through 5 are down a little bit further. Those are more tent. Those are just tent sites. They have a fire ring and a picnic table at them. Number 7, fire ring, picnic table, and shelter. And a Benji dog that has to climb on everything. I'm Benji dog. Use a mother fluffer. Come on, mother fluffer. This is number 6. Coming down here. Woo! Over here. I didn't realize this was as soggy as what it is. Thought the ground was a little more frozen pop. Again, firing right there, picnic table, then shelter, all pretty much the same thing. And this, as far as I know, is all where Camp Klein was all right in here. I'll show you the tent sites when we get there, and where there's water access too. So I mean, this isn't just for, you know, bicycle camping, or, you know what I mean, bike packing. Sorry. This is also for, you know, if you're canoeing down Pine Creek, there's, you know, several of these campsites along the water. Really cool area. Here we come up on campsites 1 through 5. And your water access as well. Over here. Come on, Bubba. I'm not sure what number we're starting at, but general consensus is a fire pit and a picnic table at each one. Yeah, this is number 4. I see 3, 2, 1's way over there, and that's number 5. So it's just a nice open area. With 5 tables, 5 fire rings, and enough area to pitch several tents. And this is your water access. This is the signage coming up. It says camping permits required. Part of Tiadacton State Forest, I guess. But this is your water access. First time I did this, the water was actually really low. You could easily walk out to where those plants are in the water without getting wet. Head back up into the campground. I know I've already done a video on this, but I'll show you the bathrooms and stuff again. Still kind of learning how to do the YouTube thing, and I guess at this point just practicing. We do a lot of the same trails for right now. Someday that'll change. I'll start doing some different stuff. It's just maybe when we have a little bit more time and it's not so muddy out. Right now it's still unpacking, going through stuff. We don't have the time to just, hike all the time and get out there. But there's definitely some trails I want to do up here. Some gear reviews, stuff that I've tested over the years. One in particular is my new REI Flash 22 backpack. I've had the old style for, I don't even know, probably 5, 6, 7 years. Couldn't even tell you. I got it not that long after I got the dog. He's 9 now, and had it up until, used it basically up until we moved. When we moved, I switched over to an Osprey 28-liter pack that I had, and used it for the first month or two we were here. Well, probably first 2 months until I got my new Flash 22 around Christmas time when they were on sale. And there's some things I like about it and some things I really don't like about it. So I'm definitely going to have to do a review on that. So, anyway, I'll show you the bathrooms when we get up there and the bike fix-it station. Here we are up by the bathrooms and the fix-it station. Rack to hang your bike on. All the tools hanging here. Wrenches, Allen keys, screwdrivers, tire spoons, all that fun stuff there for working on your bike. Got a tire pump, water fountain, and you have bathrooms for men and women over here. So if you're bike packing along here, this one has pretty much everything at it you could possibly need. Never thought in a million years they'd have all this stuff up here, but they've done a really good job maintaining all these parks and trails and rail trails and bike trails, and I assume all the ATV trails and stuff too. Some of the snowmobile trails that I hiked with them when I first got here too, right up on top of Heiner Mountain, are really well maintained and stuff too. Just a board, got your maps on it, some rattlesnake safety, so on and so forth. So yeah, show you some other trails up here in a second, and the bridge before we hit the parking area and head home for dinner. This is where the trail veers off of The rail trail heads up to the Stone Cutter Trail. It's a loop. And the Turkey Vulture Trail right up there. Benji, come here. Come. See if I can get zoomed in enough. Yeah, Stone Cutter Trail and Turkey Vulture Trail are up in there. We'll be coming up on the bridge here real soon. Here we come up on the Ramsey Rail Bridge. And there's really not much to it. It's an old railroad bridge built with American steel that's actually still standing. And well, anytime something was built with American steel back in the day, it usually stood the test of time, and I just think that that's awesome because new stuff just does not hold up. Much past the bridge here though, and it's the parking area. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Me and Benji are going to go home and get some dinner, and see you the next time I film. Thank you for watching. We're back for one more clip. Figured I'd give you a good shot of Pine Creek off of the bridge. That's heading downstream. That's heading upstream. I really can't wait to see this place in the summertime. All right, it's dinner time.